Say hello to Dunkin's new honey vanilla flavored lattes. Brighten up your day with delicious, rich espresso, flavored with floral notes of honey and a sweet little hint of vanilla. It's like the sun just came out. Spring is in the air. Time to put a little sun in your cup. It's Dunkin's new honey vanilla flavored latte. Get yours hot or iced. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and you are listening to No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1108. There is not another podcast in iTunes close to this one in terms of numbers of episodes, because my other one, Job Search Radio, has about 700, and that one's number 2. So today's show has one of those, I can't call it a tough interview questions. It's a subtle one, and it asks, what are your hobbies? And I'll go into what they're looking for here. Hope you find it helpful. Please give it 5 stars in iTunes or Stitcher. It does help other people find the show. And if we aren't connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show, because I love hearing from you folks and know that I'm helping you. And my network is bigger than yours. You know, I was LinkedIn member 7653. Adding me to your repertoire is going to expand your network dramatically. And by the way, one last thing, if I may, my class is on Skillshare. If you use the show notes here and click the link, Skillshare will give you 2 free months of premium membership versus the 1 month that they offer at the site. You can take my classes, you can take many others, you can share your account with your family so that they can learn stuff. There is a ton available on Skillshare. Now, with that, let's get going. And by the way, have a great weekend, and you'll get a podcast from me tomorrow. Take care. And the question for today is, and I know you're not going to really think this is a tough interview question, but I want to explain why I include this. What are your hobbies? Now, what they're trying to do is connect with you in some way. And at the same time, use something to evaluate you with, to see if you're an A performer or you go to your job and go home and forget about everything. So they're not looking to find out whether you're a member of the resistance or a member of the Republican National Committee as part of your part-time work. What they're trying to do is see if there's something that could be translated into work-related stuff. And I know there are things in terms of organizing that could translate, but you open up the possibility of being rejected based upon politics or faith or other things when you bring in religious organizations, when you bring in political activism, stuff along those lines that I don't think really serve you. And it may be true, but do you want to be someone who is right, or do you want to look at something a little bit differently and get the results? So what I suggest people do proactively is think about the things that they do outside of work and tell the story of being actively involved so that you demonstrate something that's congruent with the work that you do. So, for example, the obvious case is, what I do, and this is the story for a salesman. What I do is, I compete in martial arts. I belong to I work with a sensei. We test regularly. It is fabulous for my edge to be in a situation where I am constantly competing. See, you understand why that story works? And yes, I could go into this big elaborate story here, but I just want to make the simple point that there are things that you do in your personal life that demonstrate the right tone for answering this question. If you think being a mom doesn't show that you can be well organized, that you have empathy and care for people that you're interacting with, you're missing the point of all this. This is something that brings out a great quality that an employer wants to see in the new hire. And it brings it right to the surface in a very subtle way, so that it's a part of your life and you demonstrate authenticity all in answering this question. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, here are a few ways to engage with me. First of all, I just want to start by saying that I no longer do recruiting. I coach people to perform at a high level. So again, I no longer do recruiting. But if you visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, and look at the tabs on the top, you'll see a menu of choices available to you. First of all, you can hire me to do a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, help you with a salary negotiation, answer your questions about your job search, advise you about a decision you have to make about a job offer. Those are all there as an option. I can do a job search makeover with you, where we critique everything you've been doing in your search up until that point and come up with alternatives. If you're relatively early in your search, we can do a complete coaching program where I work with you from beginning to end in half-hour increments so it doesn't have to take a lot of time for each session. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love hearing from folks who like it and are interested in my help. Again, linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. You can take my classes on Skillshare too and become a premium member for 99 cents for the first few months. I have a link in the show notes. Just follow that link, sign up, take my classes. Lastly, I want to mention to you, you can find a lot of information at thebiggamehunter.us, and at times it may seem like it's too much. So you can look at the best of my material at jobsearchcoachinghq.com, where I've curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find work more quickly. Again, that's jobsearchcoachinghq.com. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Take care.
Panera now delivers, so you can order good, clean food right to your office, or door, or porch, or backyard, or front yard, or apartment, or dorm, or castle, or shop, or worksite, or wherever Panera delivers. For lunch, dinner, and everywhere in between. Click the banner to order or visit PaneraBread.com. Participating locations only. Panera. Food as it should be.